Enjoy your 20s is advice that every young person has heard. If you're young, I'm sure you've heard it before. And I think what most people interpret that to mean is just go and do degenerate activities, whatever that might be. Whether that's partying or drinking or doing drugs, whatever. That's how most people interpret it. Go have fun, enjoy yourself, do whatever you want to do, right? It's a very selfish mindset in a way that most people interpret it to be. But what I was thinking is that what most people think is enjoyment at your immature age of 20 or in your 20s, and I say that as a 21-year-old who is also immature myself, I accept that. But what we think is enjoying ourselves often just ends up being a waste of time, but we don't really realize it yet. They're the lowest leverage. This is the lowest leverage point you'll ever be in your life, right? You're trading your time for money. You have no skills. You have no leverage. You have nothing to trade for money, right? Which means you have to just trade your time for money at often minimum wage. And so often, or how it works a lot of the time, is that you spend your 20s getting skills so that you have more leverage and you can make more money, buy more things, and improve your life, right? But the more you put that off, so if you go and enjoy your 20s, you're basically putting that off in a way, at least how most people interpret it. If you put that off, then you still need to undertake that time of low leverage. Like, it's inherent. You still have to spend a lot of time gaining the skills that most people gain in their 20s through work or apprenticeships or whatever. So if you put that off, and let's say you're 28, you still need to do that, right? You still have no leverage, and you need to take that time to gain leverage. Inherently, you still need to make it past that phase of your life, even if you go and enjoy your 20s. It doesn't mean you can't enjoy yourself, right? It would be hypocritical of me to say that, right? Because here I am in Guatemala in the sun, and I'm definitely enjoying myself. But don't consciously strive to enjoy yourself all the time, right? Don't always think, I'm not having fun right now. I'm working too hard. I'm too stressed. Don't think like that. It's just a phase of your life. It's okay not to enjoy yourself every second of the day. I don't enjoy myself every second of the day. Sometimes I'm working and I just think, I just want to be done with this. But that's fine, right? I'm not always thinking, I'm not in this constant rush to enjoy myself all the time, because I understand it's a process. Some days will be enjoyable, other days won't be enjoyable, and overall I still will have a lot to show for it. I think the more appropriate advice would be, just don't waste your 20s. Don't enjoy your 20s, right? Don't constantly think, oh, I need to enjoy myself, but just don't waste them, right? Because you don't want to be in your 30s with nothing to show for yourself. Because at 20, a lot of people give you a lot of leeway, right? They just say, well, you're young, people will take you under their arm and help you get better at things. Whereas if you've met a 30-year-old or a 40-year-old who's incompetent and immature and has no skills, often society looks down on them because they're seen as a waster. They've not put in the time to actually improve themselves like most people do. If to you, right, that means you need to work every hour under the sun, then so be it, even in your 20s. Because at least you'll have something to show for it. If to you that means going out, I don't want to condone going out and partying and doing drugs, right? But if to you that wouldn't be a waste, and you think 30-year-old you wouldn't think that was a waste, then so be it. And it works the other way as well, like working a lot. If 30-year-old you wouldn't think that's a waste of your 20s, then so be it. Because at least you'll have something to show for it, right? And you wouldn't have wasted this precious time where you have no responsibilities, you have no dependents, nobody's relying on you, you don't have any children, hopefully you've not been stupid enough to have a kid. So at least you'll have something to show for it. If that means you want to relax a bit, as I said, party a little bit, that's fine. But I don't want you to think that enjoying yourself means that you necessarily have to become a degenerate and do degenerate things, because it's not necessarily the case.